Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Welcome back to Global Happenings Today. 24th of October is few days from now, and right now there's a lot of boiling in PDP, considering the fact that the sitting acting chairman Damagum may be kicked out on that particular day, which is going to be the NEC meeting, and a lot of info is coming up that another North Central acting chairman will be appointed on that day. The big question is, will that election hold? Because it is right now in his hands. A lot of sources, a lot of National Working Committee members have spoken up about it. Some say it will not, some say it will. But first of all, let's dive into the news to consider the tension escalating right now in PDP. According to the news, tensions are rising within the People Democratic Party as key stakeholders increase pressure on the acting national chairman, Ambassador Umar Damagum, to ensure the timely convening of the National Executive Council meeting scheduled for Thursday, October 24, 2024. The party's constitution mandated that NEC meeting occur quarterly, a responsibility Damagum has yet to fulfill amid internal party crisis. Many PDP members are becoming increasingly frustrated by his hesitation to approve the forthcoming NEC meeting, fearing that any delay could breach the party's constitutional obligations. Although the meeting is included on the official calendar, party leaders and members express concern that Damagum may be intentionally stalling. Sources inside the PDP suggest that the acting chairman's reluctance may be linked to political maneuvering over the national chairmanship, which is expected to return to the North Central region following the departure of former chairman Dr. Onyocha Ayu. According to party rules, the chairmanship should revert to the North Central region, but Damagum, who hails from the Northeast, is reportedly unwilling to step down. This issue has caused division among People Democratic Party governors, with some backing Damagum continued leadership, while others, allegedly led by the Federal Capital Territory FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, believe that only a national convention should decide the party's leadership. Wike's faction is reportedly pushing for broader party reforms, including resolving the chairmanship question, adding further complexity to the situation. The National Working Committee is also split on whether the NEC meeting should proceed, reflecting the wider leadership crisis that has seen factions issuing suspension and counter-suspension in recent weeks. Some National Working members insist that the NEC meeting must go ahead to restore order within the party. An anonymous National Working Committee member disclosed to Nigerian Tribune that Damagum has no option but to hold the NEC meeting. In his word, he said Damagum is afraid of convening the NEC, even though it's on the schedule, but it must be done. The only way to resolve this is for the NEC to meet. The chairmanship belongs to the North Central. The same source also further stated that if the right thing is done and North Central gets its rightful place, the party will come back stronger. Nigerians are watching. While it remains uncertain whether the NEC meeting will proceed as planned, the expectation is for the party to follow through with official schedule. Frustration within the People Democratic Party has grown, especially after recent attempt to suspend Damagum. The suspension sparked significant reaction among party members, further highlighting internal discord. The uproar after the suspension was clear. People want Damagum out. That's what one of the National Working Committee members had said. And he went further to open up that the NEC meeting is scheduled and it should go ahead. Attempt to reach PDP National Publicity Secretary Dabo Olugbon for comment were unfortunately unsuccessful. But then Olugbon, the erstwhile publicity secretary, has also spoken up about it when the North Central youth of PDP paid him a visit, and he says that as far as he is concerned, that the NEC meeting must hold and North Central will be given their rightful position. So much is happening. A few weeks ago, we heard what the People Democratic Party Governors Forum agreed on, and that was that everything should return to status quo. That was when the suspension was flying around. They said everything should return to status quo, and that issue will be resolved not by themselves alone, but also by members of the NEC and also by the BOT. My colleague is in the house. What do you think will happen on the 24th day of the month of October, considering the fact that multiple factions are emerging? North Central is there, the NEC scattered abroad, the party, People Democratic Party Governors Forum, the same thing also is happening. And we know that strong member Wike is supporting Damagum, though he says he's not a friend with Damagum. But all of this with the fact that the case is already in court and the court has given him orders to stay in as the National Working Committee chairman till 2025 December. All of this put together, what's the standpoint on it?
Of course, we all know that Damagum is doing whatever he's doing just to, buy time. And I also know right now heavy politicking is going on at the background. But the question now is, for how long will Damagum keep doing this touch and go politics he's doing? He knows that if he was supposed to be the chairman, by now they would have regularized his chairmanship. But up till today, he's still on the acting basis, which clearly shows that he's not sitting well with all members. I think going forward, this whole thing, you can see the touch of external forces in it. If he continues in this fashion, it clearly shows that PDP is divided. LP is having their own problem out there as well. And with all of this division here and there, almost gives APC that smooth ride to go ahead. So I feel that going forward, during the NEC, I know that NEC meeting is going to be, hey, I just hope that at the end of the day, they will not be calling cheers. Cheers will not be flying in the air. But what I do know one thing for sure, there's no way Damagum is going to shift it, except he's going to come reporting sick, which they will still say, let it all go on. But I believe that all hands are on deck. The chairman of the PDP Governors Forum should be ready to bring in his A game for diplomacy. And I also believe that it's clear that most people want Damagum out. But I also feel that even though they want him out, they would have to give him some sort of soft landing so that it won't look as if he has lost all, some sort of, win-win for him. But they also want the rightful people to also occupy it. But I perceive that Wike may not want it that way, because in as much as Damagum is there, his Congress that he held in Rivers State will stand. And if the Congress he held in Rivers State will stand, also impeaching or removing the 27 lawmakers led by Martin Amewele will be difficult, because that means at the end of the day, if Damagum is there, those guys will return back to PDP, and it will be very easy for them to impeach Fubara. So it's something that Wike needs Damagum there because of his 27 lawmakers and that Congress that is being held. So it's Wike is putting all his arsenal in this matter. So it's not, and now the soul of PDP is at stake because of Wike's move to hold on to river structure. PDP is going through a lot. How this will be handled is really up to them eventually.
All right, and the former governor of Rivers State, Wike, had opened up that he doesn't have anything to do with Damagum, that they are not even friends, and whatever is happening there, he has no idea about it. But a lot of people say in the past he has said things like that, but it was actually not true, pointing fingers at a lot of things that he had said, which was not. Do you think that there's any truth in what he said, that he has no hand in anything and that Damagum is not even his friend?
Well, Wike have said many things. One of such is the fact that he did mention that he did not ask Fubara to sign anything. He has not been given. Did he tell Fubara? Did he give Fubara any instruction? But yet, at the beginning, Fubara will call him Maoga. Yet, information was flying back and center that they gave Fubara instruction never to step his feet in Abuja. But yet, he would tell everybody that they never told Fubara anything. Normally, we have political talks. But I believe personally, even if he says he does not necessarily need to be Damagum's friend for Damagum to be his ally. Now, the question
about interest, I guess.
is just an interest thing. Now, let's tell ourselves the truth. Why would Damagum agree in a court injunction that these lawmakers, was the 27 lawmakers, really they did not leave PDP. They're actually PDP members. If not for the legal advisor national of PDP that said they actually tendered their resignation, that they're leaving PDP for that reason, that was where the tussle came up. So then the question is, why is Damagum overly interested in making the 27 lawmakers still remain in PDP? So there's quite a lot involved here. It doesn't necessarily have to be a friend of Damagum. Oh, most people don't even necessarily have to be friends to the politicians before they do their dirty works. All these talks that we see, that the snatching ballots, are they friends to the politicians? They're just, tools in their hands. Are you going to deliver? Yes, take your thing, and when you deliver, I'll give you your balance. It's just strictly business, unfortunately.
All right, that's where we would like to leave it. Let's wait to see what will happen.